recording, so we're good. Hey everyone, welcome back. It is time for another wrestling review. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. He's got some spooky stuff coming up for Halloween, so make sure you go down in the description box, go to his channel, give him a follow, watch his videos, and while you're there, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on Spotify, all that good stuff. You know what to do. So today, speaking of Halloween, we have NXT's annual Halloween Havoc.
Oh yeah, Halloween Havoc. Sorry, I didn't know I
Hall-
was supposed to talk there.
yeah, yeah, no, it's
Halloween
hello.
Havoc.
Yes, Halloween
Yeah,
Havoc.
it was a
So,
thing.
yeah, it was a show. We'll start off. Javon Evans and Leon Slater against Mr. Iguana and La Parka.
Didn't need it, didn't want it. Stupidest idea ever.
But I still had fun
Actually
with the match.
enjoyed it. I
I
actually
had
enjoyed
I
it.
had a lot of fun with the match.
It was well choreographed.
Evans and Slater, if there is a WWE Junior Heavyweight division, it's or TNA's X division. It's like in good hands right now with these guys.
Yeah, the thing I will give this match take a little bit of points away for it is it was two AAA where there was like a
The
lot of
silliness with the
it
puppet.
was and it was so close to being botches a lot of times. Like they
Yeah.
were like a nipple hair away from a
hmm
botch like 20 different times.
Yeah.
Um But yeah, it was surprisingly entertaining. I don't like the way that they talk about La Parca. Like he has to
It's
fulfill the destiny of the biggest shoes or whatever, and it's like, bro, LA Park still wrestles.
and
What
he
shoes
was
is
the
he
original La
filling?
Parka.
Yeah, no fucking shit. It's like who's he replacing? The other guy's still wrestling. You're
Well,
not
The
replacing
original La
anybody.
Parka did die, but LA
The
Park was the
original,
yes.
yeah,
LA Park was the La Parka that Booker T faced in WCW.
yeah, he's the WCW version.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a character that spans a lot of time, right? It's like,
Generations, right.
yeah, but it is just like yes, he's the newest version, but if the other one is still wrestling, you're not really filling the shoes yet until that guy's gone.
Yeah.
So it's like Atlantis Jr. until Atlantis retires.
Atlantis Jr. will still be Atlantis Jr.
Yeah, he'll still be Atlantis Jr. and no one will like him anyways, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
Do you
Yeah.
notice how AEW just stopped using him because they're like, fuck, nobody likes this guy?
Yeah. Didn't they, isn't he clone now? Is he clone or no?
I don't think so. I'm
Clone
pretty
is a
sure
complete.
I looked up clone and it's just like a random ass dude.
Okay.
Like I did a deep dive on it one night because I was just
Bored.
my mental breakdown that I was having if I don't find out who this is. It's
ADD.
weird.
Gotta love it.
It's weird that the internet like knows everything. Like I want to have some kind of mystery in wrestling. I was hoping to look it up and it wasn't going to tell me so that I
Right.
could be like surprised that it's going to be some name that I know, but it's literally a guy that nobody fucking knows. So
Some
it's like
new Mexican
what's the point of
wrestler.
it?
Some new luchador. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, but this was surprisingly fun. I had a lot of fun with this match, like you said. But take it for what it was. It wasn't a match that anything was on the line. It was just a fun tag match, and I took it for what it was.
Yeah, and it like I said, it's one of those matches too that if you look at it on paper, yesterday we had a lot of these. I would
Yeah.
not want to watch this match. If I
But
was
it
going
turned,
to this show, I'd be like, "Fuck, I have to watch this." And then it
yeah,
was ended up being a pretty good match.
yeah. And Javon Evans, I gotta say, Javon Evans slowly is very much growing on me now. Like
I
we,
think if you're gonna go flippy dippy, which I don't even like to use
Mhm.
that term, but just for funsies, I think that I don't know his name. He's in this match. Leon Slater
Later,
is
yeah,
like two tiers above him
yeah,
in terms of wrestling ability. Like Javon Evans is good,
yeah.
and I'm not going to discredit him, and I do actually like him now a lot more than I did before.
Before, yeah,
But he's still too much of trying to emulate Will Ospreay and not being himself.
himself, yeah. I think he needs a little bit more practice and a little bit more time to develop a character because his
Yeah,
in-ring
that's true.
skills are pretty good.
Yes, he has the talent for sure.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and they ended up getting the win on this. So with that, we got Ethan Page versus El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. for the NXT North American Championship in a Day of the Dead match, which is basically a hardcore match, which is our first of two on this show.
The
Tri
WWE hardcore matches are so lame.
Tribute to Rey Mysterio with the mask, though, the original Rey,
Yeah,
like from
yeah,
Halloween Havoc 97 there.
I like it. And it will actually the match was actually decent. Like I
The
will
match was
so
actually really good. Yeah, I really
it's
enjoyed
just
this match.
the use of weapon like the way that Dr. Wagner Jr.
Mm-hmm.
was using the weapons, like when he was like teasing the spot with the garbage can,
Mm-hmm.
and the multiple uses of it that he had was like pretty good. But then it's like the rest of a WWE hardcore match is like a trash can lid made out of literally tinfoil. Like,
Yeah,
and it's like, what am I watching? And I don't, I mean, this happens later too, but the way the tables break just
they're
bothers
gimmicked.
me.
It's
They just
gimmicked.
like
Yeah,
literally snap in half, perfectly in half.
yeah, it's got to be gimmicked. Like it
I don't
has to
even
be.
think they're gimmicked. I just think whatever tables they use, it's not satisfying for me to watch
So it's
them
probably
break.
like a particle board that'll snap easily.
Yeah, it watch them break. They always perfectly snap in half.
Okay. Well, they are sponsored by Slim Jim, so you got to
I
snap
mean, that's
into it.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a pretty good match. I'm not gonna
What do you
bullshit
think of
and
the
be like
mask rip and the half face reveal?
that's typical CMLL shit. That's typical lucha stuff. It's good.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's a
Well,
little
he
bit of a
did have his
tease.
face painted underneath it, so you really can't.
If you saw him,
You
you
wouldn't
wouldn't
rec
know who he was
Yeah,
anyways. So it doesn't matter.
yeah,
Um, it's just like it's good. They're giving you something. They're showing how
yeah,
dastardly Ethan Page is and how evil Canadian people are because that's
yeah,
what the gimmick is,
yeah.
right? What do
Um,
we hate most in the world as Americans? Mexicans and Canadians, and that's
Canadians,
what we're gonna do in this match. Like, no shit, fucking
but
idiots.
I mean, this was probably one of the best Ethan Page matches I've seen.
In WWE,
Yeah,
maybe all of all.
I mean, he did have some good matches in TNA when he was there.
He had a good match against Kenny Omega in AEW as
Yeah,
well.
that's true too. Yeah, but yeah, Ethan Page wins. Is this the one you were talking about yesterday, where you don't think that you think they should have switched
I yeah, they should have gave the belt to
to Wagner?
Wagner.
Double
It
belt them. Wagner, clearly, Dr. Wagner Jr. is the guy they want to push from AAA.
he is the guy from
Yeah.
AAA basically. So it's if you were going to slap a belt on anyone, he has good relationships in Japan and
Hmm.
you can have him carry that WWE
You
belt
can
which
always
means
have him go
literally
back to
nothing.
Noah.
Yeah, that belt literally means nothing. You can have him bring it to Mexico, bring it to Japan, wrestle with it, show off WWE a bit, and then come
Yeah.
back. You could have a three-way match between him, an NXT guy, and a Noah guy in
Like
Japan.
someone like an Alejandro, or you know what? Ninja Mac.
There you go. But it was. I don't think this was a good move. I think it was time to move on from Ethan Page.
Yeah, I think so too. But Ethan Page does retain. Maybe they'll do a rematch at the next AAA show and Wagner wins.
Maybe
But well, and did you watch AAA on the weekend too, or no?
I didn't even know
Those
there was AAA on the weekend.
Yeah, it's only on the AAA YouTube channel. And the entire commentary is Spanish. We'll see if we can review it, but I'm not too. It was Dominic versus Dragon Lee.
Yeah, but see, like that's the reason that now we're like, okay, maybe we should watch this is because you hear two WWE wrestlers are on the show,
Hmm.
and it's like could be relevant to podcast it. But
Right.
like I don't want to watch AAA. Like
Yeah.
they're so close to hitting that point of NWA where I'm just
Yeah.
like I'm not watching
You
this
know what though?
anymore.
Since they've partnered, they've gotten a bit better.
Yeah, but that's be just it's gotten better in terms of like it
Polish.
being polished. The matches are still
A
AAA
turd. It's
and
polishing a
CMLL.
turd.
Yeah, the CMLL matches are far better than the AAA matches in my
Yeah, I heard
opinion.
the CMLL show on the weekend was pretty good.
Yeah, so did I. I the last one I watched with Sasha Banks.
Hmm.
I told you that when we did the
Yeah.
thing. That match was pretty good.
Where she won the championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she defended it
She
against.
defended it.
Wait, did she win it or defend it there? I
She
think she
won
was
it.
already the champion.
No, she won it there, I think. Okay, question here for you. Sasha Banks, they say she's 12 champions. Do you count the Owen Hart tournament belt as a belt?
No,
But she does.
that's fine. She
It would
still
be
has
like
broke the record. She still has 11.
right, but that would be like Seth Rollins or Stephanie Vaquer walking around as double champ when she's not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just
Okay.
at this point I don't care.
Yeah, I'm tired of it, but I just wanted to bring that up. Ethan Page does retain. So with that, our third match of the night is Blake Monroe challenging for the NXT Women's North American Championship against Zarya. Zarya was wrestling in Sol Ruka's place. What do you think of
Actually,
that stipulation?
I think it's stupid. I think this match should have just been for a vacant title.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. But anyways, it's you should have took both belts off her as soon as she got injured. As soon as you
Yeah.
know it was going to be a long-term injury, like over a couple of weeks, they should have just took both belts off her.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the interim thing. I think that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Um anyways, the match was actually really good. This is the best
Yeah.
Blake Monroe match that's happened on NXT so far since she
Yep.
switched companies. I just think that the storytelling in the ring is too childish. Like it's so what you expected from NXT 2.0 like a couple
Yeah.
years ago. That's literally what you got here. And it kind of overshadows what isn't actually a really good match.
Yeah. It did turn out to be a really good match. Zarya really impressed in this match. Like
But
this is what
Zarya
we were
never wins. I don't know if you noticed this.
Yeah,
Like
she's
Zarya's
always
just
there
there
to
to
lose, but
lose.
she like this was one of her best matches I've seen in NXT, and that's also Blake Monroe, like who we know she can go because
But
she was
Zarya came in good. She was
yeah,
already good when she showed up.
yeah. But
There
I
was
mean,
no
Blake
learning
Monroe was
curve.
breaking she was breaking out technical moves, she was breaking out submissions.
Her
She was
reversals
very
were some
Zack
of the
Sabre
best
Jr.-esque in
reversals. Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Some of those reversals were maybe the best reversals I've seen all year.
Yeah. And it worked out really well. And you know what's dumb? Zarya defended the NXT Women's Championship or the North American Championship for Sol Ruca, but they never stripped her of the Speed Championship yet.
No, she still has it.
Yeah. So why?
And there's
Because
a
that belt.
match coming up. I think it's for the men's speed belt, but it's
Yeah,
not for the belt. So I'm
it
like,
is. It's the
neither one of them are champions, aren't they?
no, Grande Americano is the champion.
Yeah, but there's a match to face Grande Americano, but they said it was
Yes.
a title match accidentally. I'm pretty sure. That's why I
Yeah,
was
they
like, oh,
did.
what the fuck?
It's Axiom versus some other guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be Axiom, obviously.
Yeah. Axiom, I'd watch that. Axiom versus Americano. That'd be a great match.
Yeah, Axiom should win the belt.
Yeah. Give him something. But Blake Monroe wins through outside tomfoolery here.
I'm okay with it. The thing that I do worry about now is
The
this
breakup
is one of
story.
this is one of those injuries where they don't know what to do. They're gonna break them up, and then Sol Ruka's gonna go in a rut where she doesn't win a belt for a really long time because they've given up on her. Like that. Sometimes in WWE, all it takes is one injury and you're cut
Well,
from
this
the
is already
company.
your second injury in 18 months.
It's the same injury. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
It's like, look what happened to Nikita Lyons
Yeah, Nikita Lyons had the same injury I think 3 times
three
since
times.
she's been there.
I'm surprised they haven't released her yet.
Because her sex appeal sells for them.
But she's never on TV anyway.
She can't wrestle.
So what's the
She's
point?
using WWE as a platform to become a singer, which is
Yeah.
exactly what the announcer girl did, and it's some other people have done it before. Like they
Yeah.
want to be a
Irvin, Samantha
model.
Irvin.
Yeah, they
Ricochet's
want to be a model, so they join WWE, hoping that it's going to get them to where they want to be.
yeah. But yeah, new champ. Blake Monroe. Congratulations to you.
I'm fine with it. I just think the repercussions of what could happen in real life because of this is not good.
In terms of
Them having a breakup story
oh,
and
the
Sol
break.
Ruka getting pushed to the bottom of the card.
Yeah, because Sol Ruca is so talented. She's one of the
She's
better women on the roster.
she's the best, like pure NXT, like call up, like
Yeah.
real, like they said
Ready.
that came out of the system
Yeah.
that they've ever had. Maybe
I would agree. From that, we go to that segment you were talking about, Kalani Jordan and Jordan Grace.
it's. I don't know. I'm baffled. Kalani Jordan should not be any champion.
And what the hell was she wearing? Was she a blackjack table or something?
I don't know. It was a really bad costume. I'm assuming she made it herself there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm.
It's
And Jordan Grace was thick Velma.
yeah. I was about that. That's okay.
But yeah, and then we're getting a match on Tuesday.
Whoopity doo!
Well, I mean, by the time this airs, that match would have happened already. But
How do you do this match? Because if you're TNA and
Jordan
Jordan
has to
Grace
win.
left you, do you want Jordan Grace to win the belt
She
again?
has to. Either that or it's Jordan Grace putting Kalani Jordan over, and Jordan just keeps losing all the time.
I think Kailani Jordan pulls shenanigans and then turns heel. And I think
She
that
is. You can already see the heel, like,
yeah, and then someone from TNA is going to beat her for the belt. I don't think they want two WWE people in a row to be TNA Women's World Champion.
So you think this is just a put over match,
I think so, and
but
it's a
she
way to
but
turn
she
her
wins
heel.
through some skullduggery.
Yeah, she will. It turns her heel.
Yeah. Okay. Tatum Paxley versus JC Jane for the NXT Women's Championship match.
What a shit match.
This was
Um,
horrible.
it's not the worst women's match we've seen this year,
No,
but
but it's
like,
like I'm
how do
I'm
you
coming.
have
Those
this?
first three matches were good,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you go right into this.
yeah.
The rest of the show went downhill after this.
You can't come off that women's match that we just had and then go to this.
No,
Like,
this is where you should have put the tag match.
yeah, that's fair. The okay, this is your difficult spot here. This match should have opened the show. Um, you Tatum Paxley is a good wrestler, a lot
But
better than
she's
JC
not.
Jane.
But she's not there. She's not
She's not a
ready.
champion in
No,
no company for any belt. Not even the
like,
women, not even the tag belts.
but it's
Okay?
like look at how your champions have gone since. Like before her, it was JC Jane. Okay, before JC Jane was Stephanie Vaquer. Before Stephanie Vaquer was Julia. So you went from here, and you're just falling down the totem pole
Name wise, 100%. I think Tatum Paxley's better than JC Jane as a
in terms
wrestler.
of in-ring ability and raw talent. Yes.
Yeah, she's also a lot younger.
Hmm.
And this is the thing, though, and people are going to disagree with me because they do all the time. It's like, well, you got to give them some kind of a push, but you don't need to slap belts on people. They can be a top contender for 10 years before they win a belt, and then it makes that payoff story
Yeah,
so much more valuable to you, right?
absolutely it
Like
does.
MJF really had to work to win the title in AEW.
And look how
I,
much it meant when he won it.
and I still think he won it too soon. I think they should have left it off him all the way until the second time when he got the title.
Yeah,
Wait, did he
absolutely.
win twice?
He's won twice, yeah. I think he's won twice. I think the first reign was short and the second reign was like super long.
Maybe
Or
whatever.
no,
Either
he's
way.
only won it once.
Yeah, he
Just
only
that
won it
one
once.
reign.
The
Yeah.
other one was the other belt,
Yes.
the
The TNT
international.
championship, I think. Yeah.
No, it was international, the
Did he?
whatever it's called.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Anyways, who cares? That's not the point.
yeah. Okay, and I'm confused. They kick everybody out in this match.
Yeah.
They send everybody to the back. Not Dark State. Whatever they're called, whatever that group's called.
Yeah, they
Culling?
suck.
Yeah.
Like, they were
Um,
they were so good, and then they're so bad now that like
yeah,
I don't know how they're still a faction.
yeah. Um, Izzy Dame is about to hit is about to hit Tatum with the belt. Tatum ducks it and ends up hitting JC Jane with the belt. And through that, we get Tatum Paxley winning the NXT Women's Championship. But then Tatum is celebrating with Izzy.
I think what's going to happen is they're going to tell a storyline where they're going to turn Tatum face.
Well,
The,
clearly she's
those
already a face. Yeah.
those guys are going to join with JC Jane and those other girls. They're just going to become like one big group. And the poison culling or something stupid like that. You know what I mean? Some
Okay.
WWE name. La Scorpionos
Toxic culling.
Grandes. Yeah, there you go. And it's gonna be something that, and then Tatum's gonna have to like fight against the odds,
Yeah.
type of thing. But she didn't need to win a belt yet,
No,
especially not the world title. What other belts has she won?
that's
The
it. And they even, what's his name? Vic Joseph even said this is her 12th time going for a title and she's lost every single match.
I think
Every,
there's more benefit in telling a Naito story than there is doing it. The
it'll mean so much.
who was the guy they gave the ECW belt to? Ezekiel,
Jackson?
was it the big black guy that won the
Yeah.
ECW belt?
Ezekiel
Yeah,
and WWE, ECW,
yeah.
right?
You're better.
Ezekiel Jackson.
You're better off going the Naito route than going the Ezekiel Jackson route,
Or
and just
Obafemi.
trying to get people. Obafemi's actually good though, but
Yeah.
trying to get people over by just you believing that they should be over, like what they did with Roman Reigns. Like
Yeah.
Roman Reigns got over through the storyline that he was part of being good. It's not because he's a good
He,
wrestler.
no.
It's not because he's a good talker. It was just finally a storyline for him hit. But you had been trying for years,
Yeah.
right?
You've been
Like
trying for years as Roman Reigns as a babyface, and it didn't work.
you can't just keep doing it. And that's this Tatum Paxley run feels like someone likes her and was like, let's just give her a belt. Like
The crowd, to be fair, the crowd was, I don't know how real that was, but the crowd
well,
was behind her.
nobody wants JC Jane to be anything.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And Tatum Paxley is kind of like an NXT popular person,
So, yeah.
and she's not bad to look at. For I'm sure a lot of people like that part.
Yeah. We'll see. But yeah, Tatum Paxley, congrats to her, but where do they go from here?
Yeah, it's just I would have rather had a longer build up before she won something. Blake Monroe just won the mid card belt, and Tatum Paxley
Is your heavyweight
is your
champion?
heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Three of your best women that you have in your whole company, your
Are in
entire
the mid
company,
are
are
in the
in the
mid
mid
card.
card. Zarya, Sol
Sol
Ruka,
Ruka,
and Blake
Blake
Monroe,
Monroe, and Jordan Grace.
and kind of Jordan Grace. Yeah,
Yeah. Because yeah, she's still feuding with Blake. Remember, she hasn't beaten her yet, right?
that's true.
But yeah, Dark State versus the Broken Hardys. They are
Um,
definitely broken in the way they move.
yeah, Dark State absolutely sucks.
Yep.
None of them are good at
Nope.
wrestling. The faction is hurting as shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the lamest thing I've seen in a long time from any company. And I don't understand the push for them. Remember when they were coming in? It was so hot. They were all there was all this back
Yeah. Well, you cut out, but yes, they were absolutely hot. There were like,
interfering.
yeah, the lights would go out. They'd show up in the ring. Like it looked good, but there was
And
no
then
substance behind
and
it.
then you gave us four wrestlers no one had ever heard of was the Dark State.
But the thing is, you gave us four wrestlers no one had ever heard of, but you could have built them into something.
What you should have done was have them do this and then reveal that their leader was Sean Spears. That's what I would have done. And
Yeah.
that would have or it was all ego
All
Ethan
ego
Page.
Ethan, somebody with a name value behind it.
And then I would have been like, oh shit, that's huge. Because when you did that reveal and then you had them have matches and none of their matches are really good. Like
No,
this match was entertaining through the fact that
it was a
it
hardcore match.
it was a hardcore match and there was a lot going on. There was a really good use of tables. I'll give them
Yeah,
like that. There were
yeah.
some really nice hardcore spots. I think
Matt Hardy or Jeff doing the swanton off the top of
yeah,
the ladder where he almost died.
he basically missed him entirely.
Yep.
And also his jump off the
Didn't
top
we just
rope
say
through the
this
table.
against the? We said this against the no Bound for Glory. He did the exact same thing. He completely missed Devon.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
didn't review that. It was with
Yeah,
Sean. Yeah,
I
but still.
still I didn't finish it. I only
But
watched that match.
yeah,
He jumps off the top rope and does like a I don't know if it was a swanton, but he just lands on the guy on the table and
yeah,
he landed right on the guy's face. Like he didn't
yeah,
even like he land properly at all. He just sat right down on top of him.
yeah,
I think he is probably the most dangerous wrestler wrestling in the world,
yeah. Maybe, quite possibly. But for some reason, they gave the belts back to Dark State.
which made no sense. The title run was too short. There was no story at all.
Basically, they only
Dark
gave the
State does not
Hardys the
deserve it.
title. They only gave the Hardys the title to defend it against the Dudleys to make it mean more,
Yeah.
and then they lose it right back.
Did they put both titles on the line?
No, it was just the one. So thank God they're not your TNA Tag Team Champions.
So on a TNA show,
Mm-hmm.
they had
Oh no, against the Dudleys, it was for both.
okay.
Yeah. Which I think well, no, because they retired at the end. They gave the boots
Yeah,
away.
you should not have fucking no.
No,
No way.
but yeah, that was nice with the boots. I like that.
I mean, Bubba could still go, so it's weird that like it's
Yeah,
just
I think
over,
he's
but-
done though.
Yeah, let him
Like-
retire.
Yeah, but I don't know what Shaquan Sugars, what's his name, or Dion Lennox. I don't know who these guys
It was
are.
basically 4-on-2.
Yeah, and the thing is too, like that's the thing. You're gonna do a what's it called, a broken rules match, which is essentially inviting them to gang up on you.
But the referee should still be able to kick people out of ringside. They don't get disqualified for helping, but the referee should be allowed to kick them off.
Yeah,
And it's like, no, we're just going to let them
I
keep
have a
doing this
bad feeling this is gonna lead to a 4-on-4 match.
with the Dudleys.
No, with
That's what they should've
Javon,
did.
with Javon and Leon.
Okay, that's fine. Got Javon and Leon win the titles. Listen, it's this was not a good title change because there was no
No.
build up, there was nothing for it. You just gave the belt to a team that was completely undeserving of winning the
Yeah,
belts.
you're hot-shotting it. Maybe that's what it's leading to because after this match, Javon and Leon talk about forming a tag team and going after the tag belts.
Yeah, so maybe that they're gonna win. I'll take that. And the Hardys are at
Yeah,
ringside to
to
protect
help
them.
them. Yeah. So with that, yeah, Dark State wins, and who cares? Main event: Ricky Saints versus Trick Williams for the NXT Heavyweight Championship.
In
Ricky
all
versus
honesty,
Tricky.
Tricky Ricky. In all honesty, it wasn't a bad match. It was
No,
a
this was
it
one
was
of the better Trick Williams matches I've
yeah.
seen in a while.
It was solid. It was nothing special. It was solid. But I think coming off two like one not very good match and then one draggy kind of tag match, even though it was entertaining, it was kind of
Yeah,
long. And I got here and I was just
it,
like, oh,
it
Freaky
was the
Saints versus
longest.
Trick
That
Williams
tag match was the longest match on the card.
for 100%. You
Yeah,
could feel it. But getting to this, I was like, who the fuck wants to watch Ricky Starks against Trick Williams? Like
yeah,
after everything, the women's match was the best match.
yeah. By far, by far.
Um, yeah, I mean it is what it is. I think they had to keep the belt on him. I think you have to figure out something to do with Trick Williams that doesn't involve him winning a belt, because he's been so prominent in every single company he's wrestling with, TNA and WWE, and
Yeah,
always being
we need a
wrestling
break from
for a
him.
belt. Yeah,
Give us
he
a
needs to
break.
create a storyline for him where it doesn't involve him winning a belt. Have him beef with Mello again. Have Mello talk shit about him on
Yeah.
WWE and then start a feud with them that's not for any belts.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't even mind if you call him up to the main to do that
Yeah, do it. That's fine with
because at
me.
least you'll give Mello something on the main roster right now.
How about my boy Ilya Dragunov?
Oh yeah, talk
That
about
match
that,
was
eh?
a banger. That
Oh,
match
that
was a
was
fucking
insane,
banger.
that match. It was so, but what's with that neck tattoo?
Yeah, I don't know. But he's fucking good.
Yeah, when that happened, I was surprised that he came out at first and even more surprised that he won. But good on Sami Zayn for putting him over the way he did.
Oh, that's the best Sami Zayn match we've seen in a while
Yeah,
since him versus Kevin Owens.
yeah. But good on Dragunov for that. I
Yeah,
like that.
that was great. But yeah, give me Mello and Trick again,
Yeah,
or
I'll take that.
have Leon Slater beef with him, not for a belt. I don't know. Just
Yeah,
don't have him be in a belt picture for a bit.
yeah,
And also, you have to figure out someone to face Ricky Saints because they're getting real thin on upper
yeah,
tier wrestlers in TNA in the men's division.
yeah. See what they're teasing on Raw for tonight? They're teasing Santos and Tony D'Angelo as a team.
Why did Tony get called up?
I think so. That's why we haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, come on, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't want Tony D'Angelo anymore, please.
I don't want
Especially,
I don't want either of them.
I mean, Santos Escobar. I liked his team with Phoenix.
He is a good wrestler. He's poorly used in WWE.
Yeah.
Like imagine him in Japan. You'd be getting straight fucking banger matches
Oh, him
every
and
time.
Noah?
Yeah, it would be
Oh,
crazy.
Santos versus Daga.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Santos versus Alejandro. I'll take Santos versus Hayata. Holy shit, that's a match. I'd pay to watch that.
Santos versus Hiromu for the
Yep,
belt.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
We're not going to ever get that. So,
No, but I know it's and
multiverse.
it's like can we have Andrade?
Desperado versus Santos Escobar.
Oh, jeez, that would be an insane. Oh, Santos Escobar versus Doki.
Santos Escobar versus fucking what's his name? Mustafa Ali. That's a match I would watch.
We could probably get that match.
I hope we get that match because that would be excellent.
Yeah, but yeah, not as after coming off of a high from that Noah show and this show starting really really good, and
I
then
was expecting to be so disappointed with this. And
yeah,
I was like, okay, we're all right.
yeah, and then this main event, Ricky Saints retains obviously
I'm going to be honest. The only match here that I would say isn't very good,
is
and
the
it's
women's.
mostly because of that one women's title match because of the shenanigans going on,
Yeah,
because the bad storytelling, and there was like just some really weird spots. Like I thought there was some. I don't think they wrestled crappy. It's just
No, it's
there
just
was
this
a
in-ring storytelling that didn't work.
yeah, it didn't pan out right, and the match felt longer than it was.
Yeah.
It felt like a good 5 minutes longer than it. How long was it? Does it say?
Which one? The women's match?
Yeah,
The women's match was 17 minutes.
yeah, it felt like it was over 20.
Yeah. But
I mean, the tag match was pretty good. The
yeah.
first tag match was pretty good. The women's match was excellent.
Yeah.
What match am I missing here? Did I miss a
The
match?
main event and the hardcore match.
The hardcore match was pretty good. I
Yeah,
mean,
even if it
I'll
was
give it.
dark,
Go, give me a score. You tell me a score, and
I
I want to
gave
see
it
if you.
I gave it right down like this is the cop out score I gave it 7-5.
Oh, do you know what my cop out score was?
Mm,
7-5.
yeah. It's a
I
cop out
think it
score.
was. I think it was better than an average pay per
It's
view.
watchable. It's
It's very.
watchable.
It's a good.
It's
It's
one of the
actually a
better
good pay per
NXT.
view.
It's
Yeah.
one
It's
better than
just.
one of the NXT, one of the better NXTs we've seen in a long time.
I think this is where you lose. You lose points for the women's match,
Hmm.
and you lose points
For changing the title on Dark State.
for yeah, like the booking decisions were bad. The
Yeah.
matches were fine.
That's where it loses
Minus
points on the booking decisions. Yeah.
yeah,
Because the
and the
Ethan
women's
Page,
match.
even as good as the Ethan Page match was, you squandered an opportunity with double belting Iho, the Dr. Wagner.
Yeah, and you squandered an opportunity to. I don't think Tatum Paxley was ready. Tatum
Yeah.
Paxley was ready to be a champion.
Yeah.
It's a fine show. Good.
Yeah.
I would recommend watching it if you like NXT.
Yeah. If you like that WWE storytelling NXT, definitely watch it. But yeah, I definitely go out of your way to watch the first three matches for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
Highly recommend the first three matches. And then that's why I went down the middle, 7-5.
I'm glad there was more than 5 matches.
Yeah, for a change.
Just that's all I'm asking from WWE.
Yeah.
Just have a sixth match on a pay-per-view.
Makes it so much better. But then again, 6 matches makes the show 3.5 hours long.
Erase the fucking nonsense. If you don't have to clean up debris in the ring, why do I have a 40-minute fucking package between every match?
Yeah.
Just
Or
don't
backstage
do it.
segments. Yeah.
I definitely don't need backstage. If I learned anything from watching AEW and Japanese and Mexican wrestling is you don't need any segments in a pay-per-view. Just show me matches.
The pay-per-view should be blow off to matches or just straight matches. The
Yeah.
segments set up the matches on the TV.
Yeah, say what you will about AEW storytelling. They know how to do pay-per-view.
Yes.
That's like they're worth the money.
Yeah.
Like that's what comes with it. Like Japanese wrestling, you might go through a bunch of nonsense in New Japan for a while, but then you get to that pay-per-view and you're like, okay, that was pretty good.
Because that's the culmination, right?
Where WWE, every pay-per-view is just for them to continue a story. Like, let's keep this story to keep telling a story. Like sometimes you have to have like a crazy blow-off match. Like Seth Rollins and CM Punk. That was a great blow-off match.
Yeah.
Do that. Or Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. That was a great blow-off match. Every Cody Rhodes match ends with like a continuation.
And now we're getting Cody and Drew again.
Why am I getting that?
Yeah, I don't know. Saturday, so that's next week, Saturday night's main event. Sorry?
Let Drew win.
But yeah, with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. Tune in next week. I don't know what we're doing next week. Most likely we might do the AAA. We may not. Depends on how we feel. Depends on when we record Saturday night's main event. If we record it on the Sunday, we may have it out for you next week. But if not, we'll have something for you. So with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.